Municipality has activated its emergency response this following heavy rainfall, which has left hundreds of people in especially the Middle Post informal settlement without shelter. Of course, we know that heavy rainfall is still on the cards for the rest of the day. And earlier on, we spoke to the Saldanha Bay Municipality Mayor, Andre Truter, and he told us, and we've also seen that 16,000-litre tankers were pumping out water to try and deal with the situation, which left hundreds of those informal homes submerged. At the moment, we find ourselves in the Middle Post Community Hall. This, of course, is where hundreds of people, just over 200, I understand, that have been verified as needing humanitarian assistance have come together. They are being provided with some humanitarian aid, of course, this as their homes are flooded. We've also seen in the informal settlement a short while ago that people have been scrambling, making use of some breaks in the weather conditions to repair roofs that had blown off their homes. I'm joined now by the gift of the givers, Corbin McCrilling, in terms of the kind of help that is being given at the moment. Corbin, good day to you. Of course, we are here at the community hall in Middle Post. Just tell us, in terms of the kind of help that you are offering people, when did you first receive calls for assistance to come and assist here in Middle Post and in Saldanha?
We received a call yesterday about 2:30 in the late afternoon about the flood here in Middle Post.
And so, of course, I've seen your truck pulled in a short while ago. People are here at the community hall. Explain to me the process. What happens now?
So now we're going to feed the people hot meals, and also we're going to people who's affected going to get blankets, water, and the hot meals, of course.
So we understand that there are also quite a number of other wards that have been affected, and also further afield in Vredenburg, for example. Explain to us what the people on the ground, what the communities are saying in Vredenburg.
In Vredenburg, they are still in distress about because they are displaced. The water is knee deep in the houses. So we are going to assist them as well. But today we're focusing on Middle Post because Middle Post is the most affected area. Tomorrow we're going to Vredenburg to assist the other three wards also.
And I understand that you will also be on site back here again tomorrow for further assistance for this community.
That's correct. Yes, we will continue tomorrow in Middle Post with the hot meals, of course, because the people doesn't have any food. So we will continue tomorrow in Middle Post with the feeding, and then we will continue to Vredenburg to also feeding in the humanitarian aid.
Now, Corbin, we also know that there have been numerous other areas across the Cape Metro, and that's in the Cape Town municipality, that have been affected. We've seen areas such as Gugulethu, Strand, Luandle, as well as other areas where there have also been reports of flooding. At this point, can you give us an estimation of how many people you are assisting currently? Is it running into hundreds or even thousands at this stage?
At this stage, even thousands of people. We're currently in Khayelitsha. We have two areas in Khayelitsha. We have, like you said, Luandle, Strand, and then also Stellenbosch, Kayamandi, Stellenbosch, and Newcrest in Wellington.
Thank you so much, Corbin. I'll leave you to it, of course, to assist the community here of Middle Post. We've heard it there from the gift of the givers. Just one of the numerous humanitarian aid organizations that are coming out today. They've been called upon by the various municipalities for assistance. We know that here in Saldanha, of course, the Joint Operations Centre has been activated, and disaster management officials, as well as the Department of Social Development, and all official role players are also on standby. And of course, what we are seeing now is that relief efforts are now underway. Here in the hall behind me, people are now starting to move their chairs, because we see that the distribution of blankets as well as hot meals and clean drinking water will now commence, of course, as these just some of those residents that have been affected by the heavy rainfall. Of course, a weather warning still in place, and officials from the Western Cape Disaster Management authorities are appealing for residents to still be extremely cautious and to take care around large bodies of water, but also to ensure that they do whatever they can to safeguard homes from flooding, and saying that the various role players teams are out to make sure that storm water drains are cleared, and of course that they will work continuously throughout this cold front to to ensure as little damage as possible. I can tell you that we've spoken to the mayor here in Saldanha, saying that fortunately at this stage there have been no reports of injuries or any deaths in the latest round of flooding that hit the Middle Coast informal settlement.